Hello there, I'm Tara Thomas from Meeting Pulse, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about how you can enhance your special events, your fundraisers, your galas, your parties, your receptions with the Meeting Pulse platform. Did you ever wish that you could communicate with a guest before the event starts that wasn't by email? Or that people had a way to give you last minute information, like they'd like to bring an additional guest, or they have a peanut allergy, or perhaps they want to know how to get there, where to park, or if they could bring a bag that they'll need to store. All of these things and more can be done with the Meeting Pulse platform. So let's get started. What is Meeting Pulse? Meeting Pulse is an engagement platform that lets you inform and engage every participant of your special events, whether they be the organizer, a sponsor, your guests, speakers, panelists, all of those folks who come together to actually work and participate in that special event. When you have a gala, a party, a reception, you have people for 1 to 4 or 5 hours tops. And it might be too much to ask those people to use an installed app, like a typical event app. But with Meeting Pulse, we allow you, the organizer or agency, to align with your guests, to tell the brand or organization story, and to give people a way to connect and communicate with you throughout the event. So that works from start to finish, even before you actually start the event. As I said earlier, if you have questions that you think your audience is going to want to ask you, the organizer, or the agency or the planner beforehand, you can use the platform for that. You can use the platform to actually take in information like registration or forms for transportation or questions or any number of other topics or tasks that might need to be done. It's a seamless way to engage with your participants before, during, and after your special event. So let's start. We start here with registration because that's very typically what needs to be done. If this is a special event, many times that's not a multi-day event where you need to ask people about tracks and where they're staying in a hotel and how many sessions they're going to take part in and all of that. It's usually a much more streamlined and simpler approach to an event. So you might need an abbreviated registration tool. Meeting Pulse is just that. You can ask as many or as few questions as you would like in the registration module, and you can have polling questions. You can have issues, and you can have conditional logic addressed, all in the registration module. You can use the platform for check-in. With check-in, you can also ask questions. Maybe you need a photo release. Maybe you need to know where people parked. Maybe you need to actually get them to submit an answer to something when they check in. That can all also be done on the platform. And of course, once you have their information and you've collected that data during check-in, you can segment that audience and deliver a personalized custom experience at every turn. So let's talk about what else you can do during your special event using the Meeting Pulse platform. So many times at a special event, you have information that people need to have. What's happening during the evening? We may have cocktails for the first hour. There might be a speaker or maybe some entertainment. How about a panel that you have going? All of those can be added to the schedule. So you'll never hear, when's the dinner actually starting? If you need to take in information during the event, you want to collect leads for your sponsor, or you'd like to take in information about transportation or what people might need during that event, you can roll a short form. You can also make announcements during the event so that people know when different elements are starting. For instance, if you're having a silent auction, you can use the platform and use our multi-topic section to actually take bids. Each different item for bidding can be in the platform, and people can use the platform to actually make their bids. You can have panelist questions and answers. You can have polls. You can have surveys. You can ask for people to vote on what they liked better, and even vote for the winner of awards. Lots of different galas and special events often have awards associated with them. You can start award voting before the session or the gala begins, or you can do it on site, or a combination of both. It's a great way to give your audience the ability to give their say and raise their hand, digitally that is, for what they'd like or who they'd like to win. You can also control eligibility. If it's an association or an affiliate organization where guests or plus ones will not have the ability to vote, you can also control that very easily with the platform. If you'd like to broadcast a view of those votes and who's winning that race, you can do that using the broadcast view and put that on any screen in your venue where you're having the event. One of the things you want people to do is to capture the fun, the excitement, and the connection they feel at the event. But maybe your event is private and you don't want that to go out on a regular social media feed. Meeting Pulse has a photo gallery built in. People can take pictures of the meal or the beautiful decor or the entertainment. All of that can be uploaded to the photo gallery, as well as using it for things like your photo booth, or where people are given props and fun ways to connect and take pictures together. You may have many questions coming in on many different topics. Meeting Pulse will allow you to organize your question and answer feeds by topic, by speaker, by panel, etc., so that people can ask the right question in the right area. You can also moderate those feeds or assign subject matter experts or other people to moderate those feeds. For instance, if you have a stream of questions on the event logistics, you might not have the organizer who's a subject matter expert on something in healthcare answering those questions. You can separate those feeds and have the right person on the question immediately, directly accessing the platform. The group discussion or chat area is a great way to build community discussion during your event. People can take photos, they can comment on them, they can upload memes, they can generally have a lot of fun telling the other participants what they're doing at any given moment and give folks time to react to that. So it's a great way to actually stimulate communication between and among your participants. And of course, what special event would be fun without some kind of giveaway? From 50/50s to baskets to big money wins, or raffles are a way to go to get people excited about participating in your special event. The Meeting Pulse platform is their digital raffle ticket, and it's a way that your participants are able to enter any number of unlimited raffles or contests while they're at your event. The platform will actually roll and pick a winner for you. So no more bingo balls or pass the hat or coupons or paper that wastes trees. Digitally, you will be able to assign people a ticket, opt them into raffles, and actually choose a winner, and then broadcast that winner on the big screen if you would like to. Meeting Pulse is really easy for special events because it's browser based. There's nothing more than the need for a participant to click a link or scan a QR code that you can have all over your venue. You can be custom branded with the look and feel of your event or of your organization. And then you'll get those analytics in real time. You'll understand how people are reacting or answering or asking questions, all in real time, ready for you to view. You can also use AI with things like the Q&A to summarize what's trending in the questions from people so you can see top of mind issues and get ahead of them in a second. It's an all-in-one platform that has all of these components. So once you use it for registration and someone is in, they're good to go to participate in the rest of your meeting very easily. Meeting Pulse is really one of the easiest platforms I've ever used for special events. I do a lot of events. I'm not a young gal, and I've probably done hundreds in my lifetime. And I love giving people who are participating with me for just a couple of hours the ability to reach our team, to communicate, to interact, to engage, and to respond. It really changes the game, especially when it has a beautiful theme that matches the rest of your event. So think about Meeting Pulse for your special event and how you can make every one of those touch points during those receptions and galas and fundraisers much more special and even unforgettable for your participants. And if you'd like to learn more about Meeting Pulse, I or one of my colleagues would be happy to give you a demonstration at any time. Just use the link in the description and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for your time and attention, and think about Meeting Pulse for your event.